Hello, I'm Adam Barralet and welcome to this Crystal Connections video where we're exploring the rare crystal of Kiwi Aura Quartz. Now, the Aura Quartz crystals are a collection of crystals that are a fusion of clear quartz with different metals when they're put into a heated vacuum. Now, depending on what different metals you put in there, you get all the different colors of the rainbow. Probably the most popular one or the most renowned one is this one here, Aqua Aura Quartz, which is a fusion of just gold and clear quartz. But you can get Tanzan Aura Quartz, which is a beautiful indigo color, Sunset Aura Quartz, which is orange, Champagne, which is a soft brown color, and so on. Now, in the green range, there are actually two. There's Kiwi, which is this more teal green, and then Apple, which is this more kind of lime green color, and we'll explore that one in another video. But this is often a fusion, and the people that create this, there's only very limited amounts of places that we can source this from in the world where it's reliable. You have to be careful when you're getting aura quartzes, in fact, because there is some people that will just spray paint a kind of a metallic look on here. But those that are sensitive to energy will definitely feel the energy difference in a real aura quartz as opposed to just spray painted quartz. And for those that don't really feel energy, what you're looking for is something that kind of has this it's kind of the metals have seeped into the clear quartz rather than it just being a spray paint, and you shouldn't be able to scratch it off. If you can scratch it off with your nail, then it's definitely not a real aura quartz. Now, because there's only a few people that create this crystal, how they create it and the exact metals that are put in there is kept a bit of a secret. But I'm hoping that as we talk about the aura quartzes more, we'll create a bit more of a demand and we'll be able to source them a bit more readily available as more people start to create them or more are created. It tends to be the greens, the kiwi and the apple, the yellow, the sunshine, and the purple, the violet aura quartz, which are the hardest to source. But hopefully we'll be able to find more in the world very, very soon. This one is created with a fusion of gold, silver, platinum, and chromium. Often can bring in some of that green color as well. Now, gold is very expansive, silver is very peaceful, platinum is very helps with ascension, and green is a bit of a master healer. So all these energies dance around in Kiwi Aura Quartz. As we know, clear quartz is an amplifier of energy, and so it is amplifying the energies of these different metals. Plus, with this beautiful green color, when we use this in grids or just in conjunction with any similar colored crystal, emeralds are one of my favorites to pair with this, it really amplifies their energy as well. In this video, I'm going to dive through some of the different ways that you might want to work with Kiwi Aura Quartz and some of the benefits it can bring into your life. Because this amazing crystal, as rare as it is definitely worth seeking out and finding all the magic that it has to share with you. Kiwi Aura Quartz is a great healer of the heart on all different levels. Now, if you've gone through any kind of hurt, pain or suffering, especially like heartbreak with the breakup, then Kiwi Aura Quartz is really going to help to give you confidence and help you to get through that. If you also find that these days you can be a little bit shy or hesitant to jump into opportunities or seize opportunities to meet new people or even take a new lover, then Kiwi Aura Quartz is great for you. This one really helps you to wipe the slate clean and realize that the future doesn't have to be a case of history repeating itself. If you've learnt the lessons from past relationships, then you're not going to repeat them again, and Kiwi Aura Quartz helps you with that. Now, you may be sitting there going, I'm not sure what the lessons of the past were. What was I meant to learn from that last relationship? Then grab your Kiwi Aura Quartz, pose that question, and just sit there quietly, meditating, and see what insight comes into your mind. As you kind of work with this and work with different therapies or techniques to start release all that pain and hurt, you'll find that your courage, your confidence will really kind of grow as you work with Kiwi Aura Quartz. What you'll find is when there's different opportunities, you're then jumping into them. And this is a great crystal to have with you when you're venturing into somewhere that's totally unfamiliar or totally unknown or totally brand new for you. Kiwi Aura Quartz is amazing for self-love. Now, one of the things when it comes to self-love is how do I get that balance between not being too cocky or bold and arrogant, but also respecting myself as well? Well, the secret of that lies in the metals that help to create Kiwi Aura Quartz. So first of all, you've got that gold in there, and gold is very much about, getting out there, being bold, being brave, expansion, that type of thing. Whereas silver, it's more about that introspection and that contemplation and a bit of self-awareness as well. So these two metals dance together within this green color of Kiwi Aura Quartz to make sure around that heart chakra area, that there is that kind of giving of who yourself and respecting yourself, but not getting too bold as well. You've also got the platinum in there, and platinum is all about ascension. So it helps us to grow and love ourselves even more, but in a positive way. The chromium in there as well, being a great healer of the heart, will really help to heal anything that has hurt you in the past, that stops you from believing in yourself as well. So whenever you're feeling a bit down on yourself, but don't want to seem like you're big noting yourself, reach for your Kiwi Aura Quartz. The slight teal colour in this crystal connects it to the higher heart, or the thymus chakra. Now, whereas our heart chakra is to do with our one-on-one relationships, that equal give and take that we have with the people in our lives, the thymus is very much about our love for all of humanity and our acceptance of all of humanity. This is a really great crystal for helping you to, embrace other people, and especially embrace other people that are different to ourselves. I think at this time and day where there is a lot of separation, and we're all starting to look at, okay, how can, even if I disagree with someone, how can I accept that they are an individual and respect them as well? This really helps us to realize that when we all come together as a global community, we can do amazing things, just as we have in the past. Kiwi Aura Quartz is a great crystal to have to help you listen to other people's ideas and insights and contemplate them, and possibly upgrade some old outdated beliefs that you may have yourself. Now, I'm not saying that you're wrong, but what if you are wrong? Kiwi Aura Quartz gives you that confidence to go, hey, I'm just confident enough and I love myself enough to go, I may be wrong, and I'm going to listen to what someone else has to say. I'm going to contemplate that. I'm going to see if that fits or if it doesn't fit. And if it does, I can integrate it into my new belief system. And if it doesn't, I can still pay respect to someone who has a different belief and maybe hasn't ascended as much as I have or evolved as much as I have, and show them love and respect for where they are on their journey as well. In the past, of course, there is always people that have wronged us and upset us, whether it be a one-on-one person or whether it has been a group of individuals, maybe the opposing political party or a different religion or any of those types of things. And Kiwi Aura Quartz, in working with our higher heart chakra, really helps us rise above that. These are small, petty differences, and at the end of the day, at the core of every human, we all really have some primary basic needs that we all want. Everything that we do is either an act of love or a cry for more love. And Kiwi Aura Quartz helps us to let go of grudges of the past, hurts of the past, and move forward together. I think at this point in time in the world, crystals like Kiwi Aura Quartz are really, really vital to allow us to do that, to come together, to help out Mother Earth, and to help the healing of humanity and all the hurts of the past. Kiwi Aura Quartz is also amazing for helping you deepen your connection with Mother Nature, with the natural world. So whenever you go out in the bush, if you can take some Kiwi Aura Quartz with you, it'll really help you to feel the resonance and the energy around you. Now, because of its alchemical nature, it really helps you to find the more magical aspects of nature as well. If you're interested in working with elemental beings or realms like the Fey realms or the Fairy realms, then this is a really great crystal. Sit out here just quietly, just listening, holding the crystal in the hand that you do not write with. This is known as our receptive hand, drawing that energy into your body. Maybe you close your eyes, or maybe just sit peacefully gazing around and see what energy, see what influences you feel come around. You may find, especially with the fairy realm, sudden ideas and insights come into your mind. The fairies govern the realm of air, and so they whisper thoughts into our mind, which is also governed by the realm of air as well. This is also a great crystal when you're going out into the bush or into the forest with children, to really help you and them to share the excitement and the wonderment of nature that we can often lose as adults as well. In times when you're unable to make it out into nature, try putting a bit of Kiwi Aura Quartz near a pot plant, and it will help to amplify the healing effects of having that plant in your home. This is amazing if you have a stressful job, to put a piece on your desk, or any environment where you're under a large amount of stress. Having Kiwi Aura Quartz and those pot plants, one or a lot, either can be really quite beneficial for you. If, of course, you find you're stressed at night, remember that clear quartzes can keep some people awake. So see how you go. If you find that this is a bit too intense at night, then maybe just take it out and use its healing properties during the day. Like most crystals, Kiwi Aura Quartz, when it's brand new or if you've been using a lot, really appreciates being cleansed to bring it back to its natural balance. Now, I find you can use one or two elements that works really best when you're cleansing this, either the element of water, because water is to do with those emotions and all that healing of the heart, or earth, which is a bit more grounding and the solid, brings that solidarity in. So depending on kind of what you're using your Kiwi Aura Quartz for mainly, whether you need a bit of an earth connection or a bit of an emotional healing, use either water or earth. The water, putting this in a natural source of water, in a stream water, in ocean water, out in the rain will be great. With the earth, just leave it on the earth or burying it, but you've got to be careful. They can get a little bit brittle when they've gone through the Aura Quartz process. Just on the earth will be perfectly fine as well. Now, when it comes to animals, the animal guides that I love to work with, this is going to be a bit of an obvious one, but the New Zealand animal of the Kiwi. Kiwis are these symbols of assertion, but sensitivity and empathy. And I think Kiwi Aura Quartz really helps us to do this in what we've been talking about with our self-confidence and our self-love and getting back out there as well. But it's not going to make you this kind of bold, overbearing kind of individual. It'll really help you to be sensitive in that way. So meditate with Kiwi Aura Quartz and the Kiwi and see what guidance those two bring in to help you get that balance of how to relate to other people on that heart connection. The plant that works really well with Kiwi Aura Quartz, I'm going to be obvious again, sorry, kiwis. Now you can either eat kiwi fruits or you can actually get kiwi flower essence. This is an amazing one. The kind of keywords with this are praise and awe. It really helps you to, if you tend to be a bit, lacking love in your life, if you're a bit moody, if you kind of don't have much of a loving nature or kind, this really helps to nurture that a little bit more. And it also helps you to remember the magic of the world as well, and especially the natural world. So this can really, just a few drops under the tongue as you're working with Kiwi Aura Quartz, and some of the things we've talked about can be really quite positive as well. Astrologically, this would definitely be connected with Venus. Venus rules Friday, so that's going to be your power day, the best day for you to work with it. Now, do you happen to have a piece of Kiwi Aura Quartz? What have you noticed with it? I'd love to hear about your experiences with it. Please leave them in the comment section below. And if you don't have a piece, let's all start looking for a little bit more. If we can bring more of this magical, alchemical, genius crystal into the world, I think it will really help with healing of the heart and also healing of that upper heart, that high heart, or the thymus chakra, which is about acceptance of all mankind and acceptance of diversity, which I think is really important at this point in time. I'd love to hear any thoughts you have about Kiwi Aura Quartz. Pop them in the comment section below. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. I'm Adam Barralet. Blessed be.